Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, Nigerians? I'm making this video to address an issue that always comes up in virtually every election, and that is the issue of the relationship between Peter Obi and the Muslim community or the northern community. So allegations always come up against Peter Obi in this regard, though these allegations have been debunked over and over again. It wouldn't kill to do it one more time. And these allegations are usually made by notable people, especially from northern Nigeria. We've heard the likes of Mahdi Shehu, Professor Usman Yusuf made this allegation a couple of weeks back. We also have Muslim preachers like Barisa Ishaq, Lawal Triumph, and even the popular Yahya Jingil making these allegations. So what allegations are these? Number one, they make the allegation that Peter Obi deported northerners and or Muslims from Anambra State when he was governor. How true is this allegation? Now, while it is true that Peter Obi did deport some people, but according to reports, the people who were deported were beggars from Akwa Ibom and Ebonyi states. No northerner was deported from Anambra State under Peter Obi. And if there are any northerners, the challenge has always been made. If you know you're a northerner who was deported from Anambra State for being a northerner or for being a Muslim, come forward. But there are no records of this. The second allegation that has been made is that Peter Obi demolished mosques when he was governor of Anambra State. How true is this? Well, on the contrary, we learned that Peter Obi actually took part in the building of mosques in Anambra State. Famously, he reconstructed the Onitsha Central Mosque, which was demolished in the religious crisis that took place in the state under the former governor, Chris Ngige. He supplied funds for that mosque to be rebuilt. There's one case of a mosque being demolished under Peter Obi, and that demolition was done with the approval of the Muslim community. And of course, the mosque was subsequently rebuilt. So the allegation that Peter Obi demolished mosques are not true. Plus, back in the years, there was this picture that was made to go around social media showing an alleged mosque that was demolished under Peter Obi. But of course, fact checkers prove that this was a doctored picture and there is no evidence whatsoever of Peter Obi going on a mosque demolition spree while he was governor of Anambra State. The third allegation is, and kind of the most famous allegation, is that Peter Obi ordered northerners or Muslims to carry ID cards wherever they were going. Where Peter Obi responded to this years back, he said, if anyone can bring forward an ID card, that is, if anyone can bring forward an ID card that was issued to them under his government because they were northerners or they were Muslims, they should bring forward that ID card and he will stop campaigning. He made that challenge years back, and to this very day, no one has been able to provide any such ID card. Actually, in the southeast, there was actually a state that was mulling the discussion or the idea of people carrying ID cards, but that was in Imo State under Rochas Okorocha. And even in Imo State, the idea was brought forward by the northern community, not the Imo State governor or the Imo State government. So even in Imo State where those talks were going on, it was never done. So it is not true that Peter Obi, while he was governor of Anambra State, ordered northerners and or Muslims to carry ID cards. The fourth allegation is that Peter Obi had a very cold relationship with the Muslim community. This allegation has also been found to be false by the Muslim community living there in Anambra State. Actually, they've said that Peter Obi has been the best governor to them as far as their relationship with the person in the government house. They said Peter Obi made it a culture to always invite them to the government house to celebrate Salah with them. And sometimes he visited them in their mosque. They said the governor that was there from 1999, Chinwoke Mbadinuju, he did not invite them to the government house. The governor that came after him, Chris Ngige, they didn't have any form of relationship with him. The governor that came after Peter Obi, Willow Biano, also they didn't have any meaningful relationship with him. They say in the history of Anambra State, the governor that has been very close to them has been Peter Obi. I've never been to Anambra State before, neither have I been to any southeastern state. So I think it would be wise, I don't know about you, to listen to what the people from the state are saying. So what would be the wise option? Would you listen to people who have never been to Anambra State, who have never lived under Peter Obi, over the people who have lived in Anambra State for decades and they live under the government of Peter Obi? The choice is yours.